Hej, tamam.
So it's our second episode of In the Bed with Daniel Marchenko, and I welcome you all, guys. It's nice to share it with you, both this blanket and this beautiful evening. Yeah.
Well, it is sure lovely. Thank you for having us in your bed.
This is the best reality show.
Your favorite color is pink.
Yes,
When did you realize that your favorite color is pink?
when I grew older. Back then, before that, I didn't have any preference to colors. They were just colors to me.
But you've got nothing pink.
My heart is pink. So, did you visit the occupied territories? Did you visit the Zionist entity?
I guess he's
Did
talking.
you visit Palestine?
You're talking to her, right?
Yeah,
Which territory you mean?
the occupied Palestinian territories.
Yeah.
And what did you think of what was happening down there? Can you tell us a little bit? Share with us.
I saw a lot of weapons from Russia and many radical Islamic people, and I cannot justify Palestine.
You cannot justify Palestine.
Yeah.
Why?
Because when I was in school, in Jewish school for 5 years, I have been learning and studying all this shit about Israel and about Palestine for 5 years. And yeah,
Which
I
side
was-
were you studying?
Huh?
What were you studying?
Hebrew language, Jewish traditions, Jewish religion, and Jewish history. So it was more Israel opinion, and then I became anti-fascist and anarchist and blah 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 blah, and then I decided to go to Palestine.
That's nice.
Yeah, and I hitchhiked there.
You can do that?
Huh?
Wow. Ukrainians can hitchhike anywhere. Why can't we do that?
I cannot hitchhike nowhere.
I wanted to go to the West Bank with a bicycle, but I realized that I'm Egyptian and I can't.
This joint was better, I think.
Thank you. It's because I'm better than Daniel.
Yeah, let's talk about serious shit.
Yes. So, because there are radical Islamists in
Not only
a
because
certain
of this,
cause,
not only
you
because
choose not to
this-
support it.
No, because this war is not about freedom anymore, and I didn't see the this joint for school. Uh, uh,
It's okay.
It's okay, we can talk about something else.
Should we leave her alone for some time?
I think she would need a timeout.
Yeah.
no.
You miserable
Because
fucks who-
whoever is watching this is probably a miserable fuck. There are no other reason for anyone to watch this.
I agree.
Because
I agree.
this video has zero value.
I don't think it has zero value, but they are just fucking miserable. Look
Yeah.
at them.
Yeah.
Look at
This
yourself.
video is
Look at
full of
yourself in the
sense.
mirror.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
You just
I'm
disgust me sitting here and watching me talk.
Yeah.
How
about-
low?
How about you say something? Something
Yeah.
of any value.
You can't come up with anything, and we won't even consider it because you're that worthless, and you're listening to other people who are even much more worthless than you. But you know what? We win. We own you because you're watching us right now.
This is
No,
getting.
that was too far.
This is getting dark, man.
Yeah, and then we'll start.
Let's go back to Palestine. Palestine was more light than this.
No,
This is
just my point with Palestine was that not because that there is Islamist radicals in any cause, that means that that cause is not right anymore. And that was my point. There is Islamist radicals in the Syrian revolution. There is Islamist radicals in the Egyptian revolution. There is Islamists in the Arab world, and we have to accept that they exist. But we don't need to support them in what they do. We support the cause, and we kind of are in solidarity with them if they are under oppression from a fascist regime. But otherwise, when they become fascists themselves, we're against them as well. Yani that's where our comrades from the revolutionary socialists in Egypt would say that not always against the state, sometimes with the Islamists, always against the state, to go like this. And there is an interesting man called Chris Harman. He's an English Marxist fellow who wrote a few books about supporting Hezbollah in the Israel-Lebanon war.
I think I would, I feel exactly this way. It's always a little dirty and a little complicated whenever it comes to wars and shit. And everyone look
complicated when you don't know much about it.
Yeah, but even if you do, you explore more and more shit. Like
But then it becomes clearer to you with all its complexities.
Yeah, but like, when it comes to picking a side.
I'm not saying pick a side.
But when it comes to picking a side, you will always have to you always have to compromise a little bit. Nobody's always the guy, you know? Like nobody's
no one is the hero.
Nobody's making a choice. Like, okay, I'm with these guys now. Never.
Actually, some people can.
Yeah, but it's hard, and you don't ever get to, if you're honest and not stupid at the same time, you will never feel very good about yourself, because there's always something terribly wrong with the people that you've just joined. It's just that you decided like to choose a lesser.
Here's the thing: I'm not advocating choosing a lesser evil. The point is, when you're anti-authoritarian in the general sense, you kind of are. You just join whatever struggle that exists against the authority that oppresses you. If you're not in Palestine and living there, me too, I'm not in Palestine and living there, but you just hear from people who are there. But in the end, my support for Palestine doesn't really amount to anything. It's just what I tell people. It's not really
same.
It's not really changing anything. And same as your support for Israel or for Palestine. It doesn't matter. It's your opinion. But what matters in the end is what kind of anti-authoritarian struggle that you're living in a day-to-day basis. That's what matters.
She ain't supporting Israel, is she?
No, she's not. I don't know.
No, I'm not support.
She's not supporting Israel.
Okay.
See? That would have been crazy, right?
Yeah, that would have been crazy. I was expecting you to be supporting Israel, then we could have had like a real argument, but this is okay.
Have you ever shared a bed with somebody who's supporting Israel?
Yes, I did.
Really?
Yes, I did.
Wow.
I did not know that.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was some American?
No, a German.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Ingrained with guilt, Abi.
Yeah, well, Germans have that.
Mm-hmm.
They better have that.
Well, they should feel guilty.
Yeah.
All white people with privilege should feel guilty.
Especially Germans.
They can travel anywhere.
They can do anything.
I
hate all the Germans.
Like, if he can.
If you're German and you're watching this,
I think there should be some limit to how much privileged kids can play.
Yeah.
And that is like what upsets me a bit. If you're coming here to like be a cool war photographer, or you're coming here to like enlighten the brown sand niggers, or if you're just trying to like take up a fight that is not really yours and you're just doing it because you want to be cool, then fuck you.
Do the right thing. Yeah.
Yes.
Do the right thing.
Do the right thing. And no matter what you do, it will always be better than nothing.
I'm sure my friend right here at my side is not criticizing the life choices that one might make, like that is go ahead and try and help somebody. It's just that the attitude that follows it, the feeling of certain certain entitlement this is what makes people grow upset. Not the very fact of what you're doing. If there's something you can do to help us, people under this blanket and
Yes.
all around us, yeah, you should do that, because we surely need some help.
No, but I'm alright.
Did they hurt you with it?
Oh man. Hi.
Эй,
How are you?
я буду конфисковывать твои сигареты.
Окей. Ты хочешь прилечь или ты готовишь?
Я мечтаю о том, чтобы готовить, продолжать готовить.
طيارة.
السلام عليكم.
عليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته. ازيك يا أخي؟
أهلا يا أحمد، أهلا يا أحمد، إزيك يا
كيف
حبيبي؟
حالك يا ابني؟ طمني عنك وعن أخبارك يا
الحمد
ابني.
لله، الحمد لله.
إن شاء الله دايما يا حبيبي.
بخير.
الحمد لله.
نحمده ونشكره، أما بعد.
أما بعد قل لي